Hey everyone, Bobby here from SEO Secrets. I hope you are doing well. Today I want to talk about 4 phases of our SEO framework. These are the 4 phases that after years of doing SEO work for clients, both for our business and for hundreds of other clients and multiple dozens of different business categories and literally different clients from all over the world, this SEO framework, these 4 phases of the SEO framework are what we've discovered to be the most effective and the most impactful as far as an SEO strategy goes. Okay, so this is a strategy. Once you get into the details of each individual like website and situation and location, things can vary a little bit, but this is the definitive framework that has worked extremely well for a lot of years for us working with clients. So here we go. The 4 phases of an effective SEO framework. Okay. Phase number 1 is relative to your Google My Business listing. And the first phase consists of a full citation audit and cleanup, and then we build approximately 100 new citations for clients. So let me explain what all that means. So a citation is basically your location's business data. Okay, so your business name, your street address, city, state, zip code, phone number, and website URL. Those are 7 particular data points that collectively we refer to as your citation. So a citation audit and cleanup means that we scour the web, we basically scan the web for anywhere and everywhere your business data is published. We identify where there are inconsistencies. That's the audit part. And then the cleanup is we go through and we work to fix those citations and make them consistent with your accurate business data. Okay, so that's the audit and cleanup portion. And then the new citations, we take your accurate citation, and then we go out and we build approximately 100 new citations for your business. So after phase 1, you have this new sort of foundation of your business data across the web. The audit and the cleanup, we work to remove a lot of the inconsistencies across the web, and then we build approximately 100 new citations. The net result is you have this new solid foundation of your business data across the web. Okay, that's phase 1. Phase 2 of the SEO framework is all about your website. So your website, we do in phase 2 is what's called site structure. Okay, site structure is basically going through and optimizing all of the metadata of your homepage and other top tier pages like your main product or service pages within your website. So we optimize your metadata, your title tag, description tag. We identify all of the images on your website and optimize the image alt tags. We look at your homepage and especially your top tier pages. We integrate title tags, so we add H1, H2 tags. All of the site structure, all of which is called site structure. All of that is to basically optimize and restructure the metadata and the on-site title tags so that there's a very clear targeting of your business category and your primary keyword phrases and locations for your business. Excuse me. So that is the phase 2, which is what we refer to as site structure. Okay. Phase 3. Now, phase 3 is really one of the most powerful phases of the entire SEO framework, because phase 3, I always refer to it as punching the gas. Phase 3 is where we build what we refer to as high DA guest posts. Okay. Now, the purpose of a high DA guest post, the net result of a guest post, our goal is to build highly authoritative backlinks back to your website. Now, I'll do future episodes on the strategy. There's an entire strategy in and of itself for this phase 3 guest post phase. But in summary, phase 3 is the guest post phase where we're going out, we're identifying, we're researching the web, we're identifying highly authoritative publications, and we're working to achieve a new article published on that publication. And within that article is where we are working to build an authoritative backlink back to your website. I refer to this phase as punching the gas because the backlinks, high quality authoritative backlinks, is really what unlocks the full ranking and power and fuel that drives your rankings and visibility. Now, the powerfully ironic component to phase 3 is the more high DA backlinks we build to your website, this increases your rankings and visibility and authority both in Google organic search results and also in Google Maps or Google local search results. So this phase 3 component, what I refer to as punching the gas, it's extremely important because of that fact, that the factor of the influence in both organic and Google Maps and Google local search results. And then moving from phase 3, we go to phase 4. Phase 4 is the reporting and the analysis phase. So once you've established all 3 phases, and you have now, if you've done all 3 phases in a very diligent, very highly structured, highly strategic fashion, then you're now ready to move to phase 4, the reporting and analysis, because now you need to let Google kind of catch up to all of the work that you've done, so to speak. So the crawling and the indexing of the citations and the site structure and the new guest posts and backlinks that you've built, you need to let Google catch up to all of that work that you've done. And now you will start seeing sort of the fruits of all of that effort. You will start seeing that come through in your reporting and analysis, such as your Google My Business Insights, or in Google Analytics, or if you're tracking keyword rankings, things of that nature. So phase 4 is the reporting and the analysis phase, and within that phase, it's an extremely important phase because we use that phase to tell us where there's areas of opportunity where we need to either, clean up more citations, or maybe there's gaps that we left, or gaps that are now showing themselves in the site structure of your website, or maybe because you're in a hyper-competitive market, we need to build more guest posts and we need to build more authoritative backlinks. All of that that critical data and information are things that we'll see in phase 4 of the SEO framework. So that's kind of the overview of the framework that we follow, that we've been following, that we have refined over all these years, and that have had just a tremendous impact on basically every business that we work with, whether it's a small local business or a corporate global type business. That SEO framework is extremely powerful. And let me review very quickly the 4 phases of this SEO framework. Okay, phase 1 is the citation and audit plus new citations. That's phase 1. It's all about citations, all about your business data. Phase 2 is the site structure phase. That's where we're going into your website and basically reworking all of the metadata and on-site titles of your website. Phase 3 is punching the gas. That's where we're doing highly authoritative, high DA guest posts where we achieve very strong, high quality, and highly authoritative backlinks to your website. And then phase 4 is the reporting and analysis phase, where we are letting Google crawl and index and catch up to all the work that we've done. And we're now using the analysis of the data and the reporting to tell us where we need to come in and start refining at a more granular level of phase 1, 2, and 3. So that's it. That's the 4 phases of our SEO framework. I encourage you to, maybe write it down, make some notes on it. And it's a very strategic, systematic approach to improving your rankings and visibility in Google search. And most importantly, that's important because that is how you are found faster and found more widely by your highest quality customers and prospects who are searching in Google, ultimately having a tremendous impact on the growth of your business, which is really the whole point of pursuing this very strategic SEO framework. We want to grow your business. We want to help you. We want to help you get more customers, get more phone calls as a result of being found more easily and more readily in Google search. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you're listening to this podcast, I want to invite you to leave us an honest and transparent rating and review anywhere that you're listening to this podcast. And also, number 2, I want to invite you to join our SEO Secrets Facebook group. It's a relatively fast-growing, fast-growing, that's a very relative term, but it's a growing group on Facebook, and it's called SEO Secrets. It's where I share all of these episodes and where we can, dive deeper into questions and discussions around these topics. So check us out, SEO Secrets Facebook group. And thank you so much for listening, and we'll